Passage today from Swami Chetanananda from the Breath of God about control. Hey, when it comes to having power over other people or events, you have very little. But as for influence, you have all you want. Power over means that your will is at work, and because human beings can be profoundly unimaginative, it also means that your capacity to limit yourself and everything around you is in full gear. Only when you open up to and flow with other people and situations do you have immense influence on the directions things take. This is different from having power and control, which you don't really want the way you may think you do. You don't want control over anything because, first of all, control is an illusion. It is an idea based on the feeling that there are actually separate entities, that you and I are essentially different, that we're going to compete, and that one of us is going to win. Of course, a large segment of the population functions in this way, and therefore operates on the assumption that it can control something. There's nothing stopping you from doing this too, but ultimately the idea of controlling anything proves to be an illusion that fails us and causes us to lose a great deal. People generally seek control because they're afraid that otherwise they won't get what they want. They fail to understand that you can ask for anything, and if you ask from an honest place within yourself, usually you'll get an honest response from a situation. There's always better than getting what you thought you wanted, even though sometimes you'll get that too. Suppose you play music. Do you have control over your instrument? No, but there are certain things that you can do and certain things that you can't. However, the more skill you cultivate and the greater your ability to influence the sound that the instrument produces is the same way. It's also true that the more in touch you are with your own flow of creative energy, the greater your ability to relate to the essential creativity of others, and the more skill in influencing the unfoldment of that creativity. This is completely different from control, and understood in this way, there's nothing wrong with influence. In fact, all human endeavors are the living and creative mingling of other many creative energies and influences, which ideally give rise to an outcome far greater than the sum of the parts, or the input. No amount of control over a situation can accomplish this. Have a great day.